All right. I think we are officially live here on this Monday morning. It is, what is it? February 1st. Happy February 1st, 2021. Here we are. So today, I'm pretty excited because we're going to geek out together a little bit on some email stuff. Because I want to share with you one of our Brand Creators Academy students members had posted their results. And I'm sorry, I'm not looking right at you because I'm looking at trying to find my notes here. So I'm prepared. But this is pretty interesting because a lot of people, including myself at times, have been, I got to send my email. I'm not sure what to send. I haven't sent them anything in a while. Are they going to get upset with me if I send something? We got to get past that, number one. But number two, once we send an email to our list that we've built, we immediately see the advantages of having that. And I'm going to share with you today on what that looks like. And the title of this coffee talk was the email that got 278 people to open in 2 minutes. And that's actually just the tip of the iceberg here, because actually the numbers, I was just going through the numbers, and because I was following up in the thread inside of our private community, and I was going back and forth with her, Ty Linda, who actually sent the email, but 278 was within 2 minutes, and then a few hours later, it jumped up to over 1,000, and then a few days later, it went to 1,980 something. I think it was almost 2,000 people. And so what I'm going to do here today, if you're watching this on the replay, what we're going to do here is we are going to dive into this email, okay? Because a lot of people struggle with what to send, so we're going to kind of get rid of that. But I want you to see how simple this can be. If you're struggling with that and you do have a list, you need to send your list emails, okay, on a regular basis. And I say regular basis, at least once a week. Now, if you have an email list and you have not sent them something in a while, as Ty Linda did here, then just send them something. And you're going to see how simple this can be. I talk a lot about the naked email. This is somewhat similar, although she was actually promoting in it as well, which is pretty cool. But she is setting it up for a giveaway that she's going to be doing. So there's some goodwill going to happen there. And I'll break it down. I'll actually share with you that email, the subject line. And the funny thing is about this is I asked Ty Linda, I said, do you mind if I share this on a coffee talk or just with my audience? And I said, I think the email was great. She goes, oh my gosh, yeah, I don't care, but I didn't think the email was that good. I didn't think it was good at all. And I'm like, no, it was actually really good. So anyway, I want to share that with you guys. So this way here, number one, if you're not building a list, you got to start building that list. And it does not have to be hard. There's two strategies that we teach. There's the lead magnet, attracting the right people with the right lead magnet. That's one method. And then the other one is a giveaway or a contest. And that's technically the lead magnet. We're attracting them with that. Her list that she built the first time was through a giveaway. And now she's going to do another giveaway. And so if you are struggling with just building your list, I would definitely encourage you to go through our email list building fast track workshop. Or if you want to be surrounded with other people like Ty Linda that are building their list, they're marketing to their list on a regular basis, that's exactly what we cover inside of Brand Creators Academy. It's exactly what we do. That's where this conversation came from. And that's what we do. We kind of share, and then we break it down and we celebrate, but we learn from each other. So either one of them, if you're interested, go to, let's see here, emaillistclass.com, emaillistclass.com. And I wonder if I have a banner created for that. I should. Let's see. Did I do one for that? I don't think I did. So let me just give you the default one that I usually give people here. Bear with me. Man, where is that? Where is that link? Let's see. Scott, you don't have one? You didn't create one? How dare you? Oh, here it is. I did do one. All right. So there it is. Brandcreators.com/list. If you want to just go through the fast track workshop, or if you want to join us inside of Brand Creators Academy, you can go and apply. And then we will send out invites if we think that you're a good fit. And if not, we'll let you know that too. All right. So with that all being said, if you guys are here with me, if you can do me a favor, if you're here live, just drop something in the comments. Let me know. And also maybe let me know this, even if you're watching this on a replay, are you sending emails on a regular basis to your list? Flat out. Are you? You should be. But hey, even if you're not, let me know. And hopefully this little coffee talk is going to help you and inspire you to send those emails. All right. Looks like we have Salma in the house. What's up, Salma? Happy Monday. Karen, good morning. Happy February 1st. I'm excited for the month. Lots of exciting things happening in my brand. Yes, and you and I were just conversing about your digital product, which is just about ready to launch, which I can't wait for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, Karen, one of our Brand Creators Academy members. Good morning, Facebook user. I'm not sure who that is. Maybe Karen, maybe Octavio. I don't know. Yo. Good morning, Kate. The first of the month. Yes, it is. And Troy, what is up, my man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. All right, cool. So let's do this. I'm going to get situated here. A cup of coffee, because it is a coffee talk. And oh, guys, if you know anybody that is interested in joining us on a coffee talk, just have them go on over to Take Action Crew. I think I've got one for that too. Where is that? I got to get more organized here. There it is. TakeActionCrew.com. You can go there, sign up, be part of our morning crew. Doesn't cost you anything. It's free. And there's a player there that is an amazing player that I pay for, by the way, and it's free for you because I want to serve you and be able to allow you to go through that content, all these past coffee talks. I mean, there's a lot of them there, a lot of information. You can sort through each and every one of them, bite-sized pieces, whatever you're struggling with or whatever you need help with, and it'll take you exactly to those locations of where we talked about it during all of the different coffee talks. So make sure you check that out. TakeActionCrew.com. All right, let's do it. Okay, so why we should be sending emails? Because we get results like this. What do I mean? 278 opens on an email in 2 minutes. Okay, 278 people. Think about that for a minute. Think about that. Let that sink in. You're sitting around in your pajamas. You're not ready to get dressed yet for the day. Okay. And you write an email, you click send, and in 2 minutes, by the time you leave that room, maybe go make your second cup of coffee, 2 minutes later, you've got 278 people that have opened and read an email that was sent by you. That seems pretty awesome. I don't know about you. That seems pretty awesome. Okay. Now, 278 people be like, oh, that's not that many people. No, put 278 people in an auditorium. Okay. Or in a facility, and you stand on stage and you go, hello, 278 people. It's a lot of people. Okay. We don't think about it when we're thinking email list. We're thinking like numbers as followers and, all of those things. We're thinking those are big, big numbers, right? 278 people seen you. Okay. Seen you with their eyes. They opened and they read something from you. Okay. Let that sink in. It's powerful. Okay. But it gets better. Okay. Because after you let that kind of sit there for a little bit and kind of like you're cooking something, it kind of simmers a little bit. As the day goes on, more people are going to get the email or see the email because now they're checking their emails. And I checked in with Ty Linda, who's actually allowing me to share this with you. She's part of our Brand Creators Academy, part of our community. And she allowed me to share this with you. I'm going to share everything with you right now. The subject line, the email itself. I'll even show you the thread that we had going inside of the academy. But after just a few hours, it was up to over 1,000 people. So now let's put that in perspective. You wrote an email. 2 minutes later, you got 278. You go and you carry on your morning. You go take a walk. You do whatever you want to do. And then you come back and you're like, holy crap. 1,000 people now opened and read my email. That's amazing. Now, these aren't sends. These are opens. These are people that actually clicked on your email and opened the email. Okay. Now we can get a little deeper and go, okay, then you have a link in there. That's a click. and how many people can, click on that to go someplace. Some emails don't have any links because we call them a naked email. That's where we just want to get engagement. We want to just serve and offer goodwill. Okay. And then a few days after that, it reached over 1,900 opens. Okay. 1,900. So now let's put that in perspective. 1,900 people seen, okay, your brand. Okay. They opened an email. They read it. It was about your brand. Okay. Now, are some people going to unsubscribe? Absolutely. And I welcome them to unsubscribe, because what it does is it tightens up my list. Those unsubscribes are people saying like, I don't really want to hear about your stuff anymore. I'm not into that anymore. It might not just because you're sending emails. It might just be like, I'm not interested in that anymore. I'm not bass fishing anymore. Right. That's fine. Right. Or I'm not actively building my brand anymore, Scott. I'm done now. I sold my business, or I'm not going to go down that road anymore. I'm going to go get a job. Like whatever. Right. They leave. It's okay. Okay. That cleans the list. So I'm never worried about that. Okay. Because that's just part of that process. Don't ever get alarmed by that. Okay. I mean, unless you're like half your list unsubscribed, then there's a problem. Okay. But typically you're going to get 40, 50 people, depending on the size of your list, that will unsubscribe. Okay. All right. So let's dig in here. Where do I want to start here? Okay. Let me start here. I'm going to share this. You're going to see inside of, well, let me pull that back. It looks like Karen was messaging me. I don't want to expose our conversation technically, just in case. Let me see here. Let's see. Okay. All right. So let me get back there. If Karen's on with us, don't message me right now. It'll pop up on the screen. All right. So, all right, let's see here. Let me get back. All right, cool. All right, here we go. So inside of our academy, we got Ty Linda in here had posted this. All right. I'm going to read this because I think it's important. I think it's good for you to see. All right. I love this too. Chris Schaefer puts in here. Boom. All right. Boom. There's the gift. All right. So she puts in here, okay, I don't know why after a year, I'm still nervous to send out emails. It's sort of like a fear of public speaking, I think. I don't want to sound annoying or bother people. I don't know, what to say. I feel like I say the same thing all the time, blah, blah, blah. This morning, I just made myself write an email and hit send, even though I really didn't know what to say. I sent the email at 7:35, and by 7:37, and just 2 minutes later, I look and see that I've already had 278 people open my email and 10 people that clicked on the link to go to my website. Just do it, people. I reached 278 people in 2 minutes. And then here is a screenshot, right? So 2.4% open rate, 278 out of 11,400. Okay. That's pretty amazing. Okay. I don't know about you. If you have people that are following you on Facebook or Instagram and you put out a little post, the reach is horrible. Okay. It's just horrible. They throttle back the algorithm. That's why I don't spend a lot of time pushing social media unless I have a Facebook ad behind it. All right. So, all right, let's go here. So let's move in here. So we have like 29 comments here. All right. So then let me see here. And I just wrote, yep, face your fears and hit send. Okay. So now D came in here. D is also usually on some of these coffee talks. So D, if you're here, hello there. Me too. I've been getting customers and telling me you're sending too many emails in one of our businesses, yet they do not unsubscribe. Well, that happens. I'm not sending another today, or I am sending another today to get rid of our excess inventory at dirt cheap prices. We need room in our warehouse, right? So again, you're afraid because people are unsubscribing. You got to do it, right? You just got to do it. So I said, here, give us an update on the numbers. What are they now? And then she posted this right here. Okay. So at, it says it was sent at 8:28. I think this was like a few hours later. She was at already 10.5%. I think I did the math. It was over 1,000, right? And she had 30 clicks already. Now look at this, 34 unsubscribers. Now some people be like, oh my gosh, that's terrible. To a list of 11,400, that's not bad. Okay. It's not bad at all. So I would not worry about that. Okay. So then down here, put this in here. Yeah, it was 1,195 from this time period. Okay. I put boom, love it, right? And so almost 1,200 people opened my email in less than 12 hours, right? So now she says this. What's cool is my email was basically an apology for not getting the giveaway going last week, like I said I would. I explained that life happens and I'm juggling running a business, trying to homeschool, etc. I got back 5 emails from people just saying, hey, you're doing great, or thanks for being real. It was super cool that they identify with me as a person and not just a business name. And I freaking love that. I love that. Because so many people want to go, oh, I want to be like a business. I want to seem like it's someone answering my emails. I want to seem like I'm a bigwig, right? No. People buy from people, right? People don't want to go through a call center, okay? I'll give you an example. We just bought a new wash machine. We called Lowe's. We called Home Depot. We're getting, just different people in different places. We call the local appliance place. We spoke to a person in there that's been there for years, handled it with care, was so like personable, asking us questions like about our family, and just, it was real. We bought from them. Okay. We bought from them. Okay. So that's so important for anyone that's sending emails. Transparency is gold. Okay. Transparency is gold. Transparency meaning you're going to share things like this right here, and sending an apology email. Brilliant. If you just sent, I'll show you the subject line and all that stuff. To send an apology to someone, they're going to be like, what are you apologizing for? You want to know, right? So I think that's brilliant. Okay. So then, and right here is where I said, I read it and it was perfect. Do you mind if I share? She said, sure. I thought it was terrible. And I said, nope, it's real and authentic. And Octavio comes in here, goes to show you we're always our own worst critics. In reality, we want to follow us, really want to hear from us. So he's just giving good encouragement too. Okay, so let me get to it here now. Okay, I said this morning before I sent my email, I sent an email out to my list to let them know about the email thing, right? And I said, update on your numbers since sending. Curious minds want to know. And then, oh, for this email, let me look. And then she goes here, and then I can pop this up. Collectively, it was 17.2%. And look at this. The first email got 41 unsubscribes. The second email, now this is unopens, right? So we have here to here. And basically she just resent it maybe a day or two later. Looks like, yeah, the next day. So it was 8:28. It went out here the 26th. This one here went out 9:24, about an hour later than this one on the 27th. Okay. So again, if you guys are doing email list building and email marketing, this is why you want to send to the unopens. We got an extra 6.5% of people, an extra 19 clicks, and an extra 17 unsubscribes, and that's fine. But our total collectively here was 17.2%, which I did the math. It's like just over 1,950. It's like 1980, I think it was. And then 56 clicks. I'll show you what that is here in a minute. But these opens, right? These opens, incredible. All right. And okay, here. So I said, so it's like 1,939 people opened it. I'd say that's pretty awesome. Yes, for sure. And then check this out. All right. And she says, and here is my follow-up with details of the giveaway. I sent this one out Friday. Check this out. 16.2%. So about the same number of people. And look at this, 465 clicks. Now, this is for a contest she's running, but every time that she does this, she's bringing awareness to her business, because this here is products that she sells. If you have a business that you have products that you sell, I'm actually setting one up right now for our case study brand inside of the Academy, which I'm going to share that inside of Brand Creators Academy. I literally just set it up. I'm getting the ad approved right now, and it's going to basically follow the same formula. We have products that we're selling in this brand now through a print on demand service, and we're gonna take those. I think I got 4 of them. It's about $130 value, and I'm gonna run a contest. I'm gonna do the same thing here that she's doing, because this is what we teach. Send it to your list too, because if you send it to your list, you'd be like, well, why am I gonna send them my giveaway? And they're gonna jump on my list again. No, they're not gonna be added a second time, but they're gonna be able to share that for more entries. You can get bonus entries for every single person that they share it with. They're gonna help you promote it for free. Little side tip there. But this is amazing, right? I was like, oh my gosh, that is awesome. So yes. All right. So that's that. Now let's get over to the email. Before I do that though, let me see if I got any questions rolling around over here and then we'll get rocking. Oh, let's see. Alejandro, what up, Professor? What's up? Morning, Justin. Morning, MA biography. I don't know what that is. I want to be like Thailand, the email superstar and teacher's pet. Facebook keeps sending me a discount to post on a post. What do you think about that? Okay, so we'll talk about that here in a minute. Let me keep rolling though. Okay, if you guys have any questions on this, drop them in. All right. Okay, so let me go back over now, and I'm going to share this. Okay, so this is the email, and I got this email, so that's why I saved it. All right, so here it is. I apologize, but life happens. ... Hey there. So sorry we have not started the giveaway yet. My goal is to have it up and running by the end of the week. I could go into all the details about what has slowed me down, but instead I will just say this: life happens. Quick reminder that our sale to extend your stimulus money is going through the end of the month. Use code STIM10 to get 10% off everything on our website. Okay. This year has been full of challenges for everybody. For me, I've had to balance running a family business, which continues to grow, along with being a wife, mother, and against my will at home, a homeschool teacher. LOL. I definitely was not cut out to be a middle school teacher while also running a business full time. How are some of you holding up with the virtual learning? I can't wait for the kids to get back to school. The Winter Blues giveaway will be kicked off this week. I know I said it will be going by now, but I had some issues with the company we used to manage the giveaway since my debit card was stolen and I had to get a new card, and so my membership had lapsed. I don't know how many of you had to deal with replacing your card that you use for all your bills, but man, it's a royal pain. So that is all taken care of now. I'll be uploading the pictures and details today, and we'll send out emails this week for you to be able to enter. Since I am running late on this, I decided to up the prizes and pick 2 winners instead of just 1 this time. Maybe I can spread a little more joy this way. Check out our latest photo. A lot of people asked me how to use planks around doorways. Here is one cool idea. Zach used the planks to create a trim around the door. Check out the before and after. Now she sells, it's called Rockin' Wood USA, and she sells reclaimed wood, which is pretty awesome. Pretty cool story too. She was on the podcast. If you want to go listen to that, I don't know the episode, but if you just go to the website, brandcreators.com, go to podcast, and then just search, I believe, Ty Linda, and it'll pop up. So let's see. So we have this and then this. Ooh, yeah, I like that. Look at that. Boom, boom. Okay, that's great. What a great before and after. I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll be busy this week getting the contest set up, and I will send over invites to enter as soon as possible. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. Ty. Okay. Now, I'd add a PS in there too. I would add a PS. Always got to have a PS in there. Got to add that PS. But it doesn't mean you got to put a link in there, just another little PS. Great email. It's chunked down really well. She's went through our training. Just full of detail, but full of transparency. And I think that's the key here, right? But look at this, guys. I apologize, but life happens. If you're getting that email, you're like, what are you sorry for? Right? What are you apologizing for? Right? So that's a great subject line. So that's one gold nugget. Now, I'm not saying you got to apologize all the time. I've done it where I'll say something like, so sorry, ... but I'm going to make it right. Or, but I fixed it, right? Something like that. So you can use that. Don't overuse it, right? And I don't think she was looking at this like, I'm going to use a subject line that's going to make it seem like, I don't think she even thought of that. It was probably just, that's what she felt, which a lot of times that's what you have to do. Okay. So just call it out in that subject line. So this way here, you can, you can call it out. All right. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully that has helped you. And hopefully it's gotten you fired up to start building your list if you haven't, or sending emails if you haven't. All right. I will say this: if you are interested in building your list and you're not in Brand Creators Academy, well, first off, you can go over and apply to join Brand Creators Academy. You can head over to brandcreatorsacademy.com. You can go there and apply. Or if you just want to go through one of our fast track workshops, we do have one on email list building. And that can be found at, I had it up here before. Where did it go? There it is. You can go to brandcreators.com/list, and that will take you to the email list building fast track workshop. It's about a 3-hour workshop. It goes through the 3 steps to build an email list up to 500 subscribers within 30 days or less. All right. So definitely check that out. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to go ahead and look at any questions that we have. We'll answer them, and then we're going to go ahead and get this day rocking and rolling. All right. So let's see here. There's Octavio. What's up? What's up, Octavio? Always good to see you, brother. I love seeing Octavio because I know he's probably running right now. He always runs and listens, he says. Okay, so Derek says, Facebook keeps sending me a discount to post on a post. What do you think about that? They send me message to prepare shop. Yeah, they're just trying to get you to use their advertising. I wouldn't do it right now, Derek. I would wait to get your lead magnet done, complete. And then from there, I would start turning on ads. And I would create the ads. I wouldn't create a post and then just boost it. And we gave you all of that inside of the email list building fast track workshop. You'll see the Facebook ad setup in there. That's all there. And I know that you are part of that class. Let's see Karen's post. I think that's interesting. She wants to share with us. Yeah. Well, actually, that may be something down the line, but we're going through right now with Karen is she just finished up her digital product. And now what we're doing is we're getting everything set up as far as where she's going to sell it, as far as how she's going to offer it, the transaction. And then from there, what we're going to do for Facebook ads, we're going to drive them to a lead magnet, and then we're going to offer it on a thank you page. That's basically it in a nutshell. I did a video the other day walking through, it's on my whiteboard still, on that. And if you guys are watching this on the Facebook page, or if you're in the group, this is why you need to make sure that you set your notifications to get the stuff that I'm sending out. Because just like today, like this is good stuff. Like this is stuff you can take this and use it. I did a whiteboard video walking you through how to create a digital product funnel. I want you guys to be able to excel out there. I know that if you do, guess what happens? Then we build a better relationship. And then maybe, just maybe one day you might want to join the academy, or maybe you want to go through one of our fast track workshops. So spoiler alert, I'd love to help you further and go deeper inside of the academy. Okay. But before that, I would be more than happy to just keep doing these and helping you best I can. Let's see. Pixelate check and target these clients on Facebook. Create lookalike audience using Facebook algorithm for sales, but everything starts with email. Yes. Let's see. Okay. Why do you include a PS on your emails? I never include one unless there's a link. I think it's another way to draw attention to the link. So a lot of times what we'll do is, like, for example, if I put a PS in today's email about the academy because I mentioned the academy and I didn't really make a strong call to action. So at the bottom, it was kind of like, hey, if you like this email list building content and you want to surround yourself with others that are doing this every single day, every single month, then you might want to consider joining Brand Creators Academy. Here's a link to apply. Like that was that. The other way to do it is, let's say that you're talking about your posts that you're sending people to. You can then bring another chunk of it into view. So if I was talking about 5 ways to catch more bass in a pond, I might talk about it up here and then in the PS and be like, oh yeah. And I posted a picture showing where I was when I caught it. It's pretty funny. And then I just bring more attention to it. Say, I just bring another little bit of curiosity to it, because this up here might not have drew you in. This here down in the PS might, get you to go over. The other thing is in a PS, sometimes it's like, oh, and by the way, if you have any questions, just hit reply and let me know. That's my default. If I have nothing in the PS that I'm going to draw attention to, or if I just feel like I want to get people to reply, I'll just drop it in the PS. It's another good way to let people know that there's a connection there that you can reach out. How often do you tweak your automated emails? Salma, I think you've asked this question before. I don't have a massive automation of emails. I only have that on deliverables. And the only time that we'll ever look at that is after we've had people go through it. And I say people, like after we have like 500 or 1,000 people go through it, then we'll look at the sequence and we'll start looking at the open rate and the click-through rate. If it's above 25%, I'm good. I'm not touching anything unless something has changed and we have to bring attention to it because it's changed. So I don't look at that as long as it's delivering what I want it to deliver. A lot of times the follow-up is a sequence to deliver or also bring attention back to a product or something that we are offering as a promotion, something like that. Let's see. What have been some key resources and ways to improve your email writing skills? One is write. Just write. Send an email. Write it. You're going to get better. The best way is to practice. Look at my emails. Look at my emails. You'd be like, oh, I see how he started that email. A lot of times it's like getting the ball rolling on the emails. How do you get one started? I talked about this on a past coffee talk where I gave you conversation starters, like how you can start a conversation. Again, another reason why you guys want to be in the Take Action morning crew here is because I did a coffee talk on that. I did a podcast episode on that. So you can go and listen to it, and then you're never going to run out of ideas to get started. You got to start writing emails. They don't have to be long. They can be short. Doesn't matter. But you got to start practicing. You got to start practicing. How do you practice? You build a list. You send emails. That's my best advice. This one here, I don't know who it's from because it doesn't say. What's your advice on sender? Ideal world, it would be your address. But if that's not possible, what other ideas? I'm not quite sure I understand that question. What's your advice on sender? Like you as a sender, where is that coming from? It should be coming from you. And it should be coming from your email address that's attached to your brand. I think that's what you're asking. Justin, spoiler alert, if you drive traffic to your site via email, you could trigger the algorithm to rank your articles. This is true. Another part of our strategy. And really, I mean, as a whole, the way I look at it, if we really want to distill this down and keep it simple, we build an email list, we create content on our website that talks about our market, our niche, our products or other people's products, helpful information, right? And then we send emails to our website. And then naturally that stuff is going to take time, but it will rank on Google, but it could act faster if we get people that are hitting the page and they're interacting with the page, or they're pinning it, or they're liking it, sharing it. That could trigger the algorithm too. So very good point. Let's see. What are some of your best subject lines? I think the one that Ty Linda just had pointed out: apology, sorry, did you see this? Questions. A lot of times it's questions. I mean, the one I did today, what was my email subject line I did today? 2-minute traffic secret. Brackets, still blows me away. Anybody that's into getting traffic for their brand, they're going to see 2-minute traffic secret. They're going to be like, oh, that sounds interesting. And then I put in there, still blows me away. Like I'm kind of blown away, which I am. I'm always like, that damn email thing works. It really does. Man, why don't people get it? Like, why is everybody chasing the next thing, right? Just focus on the email. Get a really good, solid list, and you'll be fine. The other one I did recently, another question was this: do you suffer from procrastination? Simple fix. So anybody that that scans that and they go procrastination, me, and then they're like simple fix, I'm going to click in on that. Let me see another one here real quick. I had another one here that said solving problems, brackets, the secret, or that's the secret. And basically what it was like our job as brand owners is to help people solve problems. We're problem solvers. Doesn't matter if you're teaching people how to knit or teaching people how to, create their own aquarium. Doesn't matter. We are solving problems because we're giving them shortcuts, or we're giving them ways to achieve what they're trying to achieve. Right. So that's just a few. I mean, I probably should go through and look at all of the ones that I've done, but the ones that come to mind are just like questions, like open-ended questions, just to try to get some of that engagement. Okay, cool. This is a good one. Josie. Hey Scott, how many hours, days do you allow in between promotion emails? It's a great question. So in between promotions, and I think what you mean is like, I think this is what you mean. If you're doing a promotion and let's say it's a 5-day promotion, how often do you send in that 5-day? I think that's what you're referring to. If that is what you're referring to, when you're in promotion phase, we're promoting. Okay. Now, to get to that place to where you can send an email a day, sometimes 2, sometimes 3, you need to build up the goodwill. You got to build it up. Okay. So that's why there's a lot of the prep that goes into before you do a promotion. If you just get the list and then start hitting them hard without delivering some type of content, you're not going to have a good start to your relationship. Right. So, but if that, let's say that you have done that and you're in promotion phase and it's going to be a 5-day promotion, I would send email, number 1 on day 1. Then I would skip a day, but on that second day, I would send to the unopens. And then on Wednesday, I would send to the entire list again about the promotion, about it, going to be ending, but here's a bonus or here's something that you should know about it. And then Thursday, I would do another email to the entire list, same idea. And then Friday, it's going to be special ends today or ending today. And then I would do that in the morning. And then in the evening, 6 o'clock, I would do another one. And then usually if it's going to end at midnight, I'll do another one at 9 o'clock. So yes, there's a lot of emails there, but it's really building up towards the deadline. Okay. That's how I would do it. Let's see. Salma says sip. I will. Do you think every brand should have a free Facebook group? No. If you have to understand, a Facebook group, you have to maintain. If you want engagement, you have to engage. You got to be there. You got to be there to get those conversations started, and you got to be there. Now, I'm not saying there's not a place for it. There is, but if you have not consistently got your email up and running and your email, your flow and you're communicating there, I wouldn't put that thing on my list of things to do either. Now, a Facebook page, business page, you have to have that to run ads. So I'm starting there. Okay. And I'll be honest with you, I get better reach from my Facebook fan page than I do from a group, which is crazy to me, right? If you have a group of people that basically said, I want to get in here, I want you to accept me into this group, and then that reach is lower, it's just mind-boggling, but it is what it is. But I would say a Facebook page, a business page, you have to start posting there, start getting engagement there. Because the cool thing is when you get engagement there, guess what you get to do with that engagement? You get to retarget those people. You can't do that in a group. So I would start with a page, use it as like a group. Use it just like a group. Ask questions, get people to contribute, right? And then you can kind of see, do I want to do a private group or, a group that way there I can get more you got to look at that bandwidth wise. Okay. Let's see. Alejandro making a joke. Okay. What helped for me writing emails is reading the Boron letters. Yeah, they're good. A bit dated, but the ideas are phenomenal. Your thoughts. Yeah, I haven't went through all of them, but they are good, like you said. And I think a lot of it too is telling stories, right? Like Ty Linda, you can see in the email she wrote, she was telling stories, right? And probably didn't even know she was telling stories, although it just came naturally, right? She's explaining why she's been delayed. Okay. That right there, my friends, that's the secret. You got to tell stories. And it's not always about you, but you can tie it back to some stories that it is about you, but how you tie it back to them. And it makes them go, oh, it's not just me, right? It's not just me. So I think stories is a big thing. Josie, thanks. What if it's just a $40 mini course? Would you still do that many emails? Yes. And I would have some questions on the $40 mini course. I'd like to know more on that. I want to start. That's going to be down the line. I mean, right now we have digital product creation fast track workshop. And part of that I share inside of there, like how we created our little, our little mini trainings and how we're selling them and how we're going to scale them. I may even do something totally on that, which I think is what you're saying. You have a mini training, like a video training. My question to you would be also on that mini training, is there something that you could add on the back end of that as a bump? And the reason why I'm saying that is because then when you are sending that many emails, you have a larger cart value. But I would still send that many because it's a promotion. And the truth is, not everyone is going to open your emails. They're just not. But they could. Okay. So that's what I would say with that. So yes, I would send that many. It's a promotion. Deadline, right? Start, middle, end. And then remind them of the end. That's what I would do. All right. So that's it, guys. If you want help building your list, okay, if you haven't started, or if you want to build a list and attract the right people, head on over to brandcreators.com/list, and we can go ahead and help you build that list. Super simple training that is going to strip away any fluff, any of that stuff. We're going to get right down to business. We're going to go through 3 parts, the 3 steps, how to attract your ideal, avatar or your niche in your niche, customer or potential customer, and then how to put it out there and actually deliver on the promise. And then from there, how to drive traffic to it. And that's the formula. There's 3 steps to it, and we cover it in great detail. All right. So that is it. That is going to wrap it up, guys. I'll be back here Wednesday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. If you need anything in the meantime, drop it in the comments, and do me a favor. If you guys could share this, if you guys could like this, thumbs up, whatever else you can do to give this some love, whatever platform you're watching this on, that would be amazing. That would help me out so much. So guys, take care, take action. I'll talk to you soon.